More than a week since Trump and 18 others were indicted on more than 40 racketeering and conspiracy charges related to alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election here in Georgia.
Atlanta News First investigator Rachel Polanski joins us here in the studio. And Rachel, Georgia is unlike most jurisdictions with its RICO statute.
Yeah, that's right. Georgia's RICO law is much more expansive than the federal version of the law, which makes it a favorite tool among prosecutors like DA Fani Willis. So here's how it works. RICO means racketeer influenced and corrupt organization. Typically, gangs or mobs might come to mind, but its use was never meant to be limited exclusively to organized crime. RICO laws allow prosecutors to charge multiple people who commit separate crimes while working toward a common goal. In this case, the indictment alleges that Trump and 18 others made up a criminal organization whose members engaged in criminal activities to further the goals of the enterprise, which was, of course, to overturn the results of Georgia's 2020 presidential election. Former U.S. Attorney of Middle District, Georgia, Michael Moore, explains.
That's why prosecutors like it. It lets them really talk about everybody's dirty laundry, not just the dirty laundry of the particular defendant on trial. You can also think of it maybe like a bicycle wheel with a lot of spokes on it, and that all these different spokes help make up the wheel. And so this allows her to talk about the wheel itself and the conduct of each individual spoke, when the real purpose of the case is to talk about the hub of the wheel, and in this case it's likely to be Trump.
Yeah, and it's worth noting that Willis announced the indictments of rappers Young Thug and Gunna on a series of racketeering charges under the state's RICO Act, the same act she used to convict a dozen Atlanta educators in 2014 for their roles in falsifying test scores, and the same act she's now using to bring charges against former President Trump. Sean, Rick?
Rachel, thank you.